Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Libra. I'm the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and this is a special reading for Halloween and Day of the Dead 2024 for Libra. So Libra, the song that I had on pre-shuffle for you when I was getting the cards together, it's called Bite Before I Bark by Mercy Rains. Really love her music, especially around this time of year. It's very dark and kind of witchy, mysterious. I believe she's from like the bayou of Louisiana, or at least it has that kind of feel to it, right? This song reminds me a lot of like werewolves, right? And it's called Bite Before I Bark. I think I said that already. But so, some of the lyrics are, oh, I wish you wouldn't start trying to be a nice girl, don't want to tear you apart. But if you push it too far, it says something else. I missed the line, but then it goes on to say, you're such an easy target, babe. I could hit it in the dark. You'll think you'll see it coming. Shame. Because I'll bite before I'll bark. And then it goes on to say, some of you bitches don't deserve a warning. I bite before I bark. And yeah, so, and I think, guys can be bitches too. What I'm feeling like, first off, like, this is a very, like, femme-forward type of song. So whether you're masculine or feminine, I feel like this is your feminine energy coming out. But basically, bite before I bark. It's like, don't mess with me. I'll bite you before you even realize what's happened, and then I'll let you know why I did it. So you could be barking up the wrong tree, so to speak, with a person. Or you could be, around a person that you don't know that you can trust. And if you think that you can, I'd be careful with that, right? You think you've got a nice girl, but, someone who tears you apart or could tear you apart. Or this could be you. This could be your energy, basically warning another person, like, don't mess with me. Like, I shouldn't have to repeat myself more than once. I know for myself, for many of you returning to my channel, especially if you've seen my channel for over a while, the Libra readings, would know that I've got a 5-time Libra stellium in my chart, even though I'm super Scorpio, right? I just had my birthday. And I can definitely resonate with this big time. Like, Libra, we like to, we're all about balance, and also we're very fair and just, and we tend to overthink things like crazy, right? But once we make our decision, we don't change our minds. It's very hard for us to change our minds. And we don't like to repeat ourselves. We're very sweet. We're very nice, even flirtatious in a lot of ways, right? But you cross us and we're done. We're over it. So bite before I bark. Anyway, let's see how this plays into it. Let's see. Get started with Secrets of the Witch. What do we have for Libra, calling in our spirits for higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity? So mote it be. For Halloween and Day of the Dead, also called Saiwei this time of year. It's, Halloween and Day of the Dead, this energetic time of year. It's when the veil is at its thinnest, and we're able to communicate with the other side, our passed on friends, family, and loved ones, spirits. So, the shadowed moon. The Lady of the Dark Moon shall reveal a secret. The dark moon is a time of inner knowledge. Today, the witch sends you this mysterious energy to show you the truth. So, and I was just about to say, so the veil is at the thinnest at this time of year, and so it's where we're able to communicate with the other side. Not only are we able to, communicate, it goes both ways, right? So we can talk to the dead, speak to them, but we can also hear, listen, watch for signs, get signals, things like that. Now, what's interesting is in the middle of Halloween, then we've got on the 1st, the new moon, right? The new moon and the dark moon, they're right next to each other. So the dark moon it says a secret will be revealed. So that's on the 1st. And then on the 2nd and 3rd, that's Day of the Dead. So it's like boom, boom, boom. One right after the other. And there's going to be some kind of secret revealed during this time. Or some kind of truth. Underneath the deck, we've got the Witch's Familiar. So witches work well with familiars, animal companions who become a part of their magical family. Pay attention. The witch sends you a spirit animal message this day, straight from her beloved familiar. So just pay attention to your animals, if you have any, or you might be getting like animal messages or animal signs, especially surrounding the time of the dark moon. So the shadowed moon, pay attention to that, Libra. Make sure, as we're getting started, guys, that you smash that subscription button. And please like and share if any of this resonates throughout the reading. Also, drop a comment in the comments below. I love getting feedback and knowing that we're resonating on the same vibe. Really helps out the channel, and I appreciate it so much. What else do we have for Libra, please? Spirits. Our beautiful Libra. So also know the the readings that have been coming out of this batch for Halloween and Day of the Dead have been spicy. And they've also been running about 40 minutes. So just, sit back, grab your vape pen, drink some tea, and start out with the 7 of Swords. Holy shit. Who deceived who? What kind of mischief, what kind of deception is this? It's interesting. This guy's sitting in his casket, and then behind it, it says hope and reflection. Somebody, I feel like, may have been kind of in their own timeout, sitting in a period of hope and reflection, but it was due to some kind of deception or some kind of mischievous, devious type of energy. Somebody could have betrayed another person, and whether or not it came about, it's weighing heavily on this person who's sitting in a period of reflection, but also hope that they can make the situation better. The shadowed moon might come out around that time. Let's get 3 cards for Libra, please. Yeah, I tend to resonate pretty hard with you guys. With these readings. Okay. What's interesting is that 2 of the cards fell on their side, which, tells me that the energy's not quite sure. I'm going to take them upright. So, we're dealing with a lover situation, y'all. We've got the lovers underneath the deck. With the 8 of Wands, there could be some messages coming in, or somebody could have recently sent messages. 6 of Pentacles. Somebody wants to balance something out. Could be monetarily, financially. Page of Wands. Start a passionate new beginning. Somebody loves another person. You could be dealing with a Gemini, but I feel like this is more like lover's energy. Somebody holds the key to another person's heart. Yeah, I feel very strongly. So in the past, recent past, So in the past, recent past, we've got the 2 of Wands. This is making a decision. I'm sorry, it's actually more, somebody could be making a decision, but it's like looking back on your past and the things that you've done, the actions that you've taken, the experiences that you've had, and then using that information, using bits and pieces of, that experience or experiences, right? To courageously move forward. But I feel like there's somebody that's still like trying to make a decision on, maybe it's like what pieces of wisdom or what experiences that they want to take from. Because it's like, if you only think about the negative experiences of your past, then you're always going to be, using that as your way to move forward, which makes you scared of everything, right? Timid, anxious. But if you use good memories of the past and good experiences, it makes you a lot more open and susceptible to be kind of, ready to try it again. So, yeah, somebody's trying to, like, courageously figure out how to move forward. Then we've got the Page of Cups. Now, the Page of Cups can stand for a couple different things. Pages are usually messengers, so this could be a message of some sort. But they're also, it could denote, like, younger energy, so, like, children or anybody younger than you, or, like, childlike energy or innocence, right? Now, cups are all about emotions, feelings, and cups also represent water energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. This could be talking about love and or what love produced, like a baby, right? There could be a baby in the picture or a child, or this could be about a child, could be water sign energy, doesn't have to be. This also just could be like a message of, like the innocent beginning of a relationship or friendship or admiration for somebody. And then we have the Temperance card. Now the Temperance card, she's the angel of the tarot. This talks about being protected. This is Sagittarius energy. She balances things out. She balances things out. So I just got clarification too. There could be a situation that's being balanced. Somebody could be, I'm getting like telling the truth about maybe like a child or what love produced, or there's some kind of news coming out about a child. But it also could be some kind of information or some kind of announcement or message just about somebody's feelings. But it brings in balance of some sort. It's beautiful energy. Somebody that, that's being courageous. Maybe they were scared or, afraid of, they could have been protecting, this energy. Libra. Underneath the deck, the Ace of Cups. We're talking about like a new relationship, happiness, new beginnings, inspiration, enlightenment. It's water energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. You could be dealing with Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Open your heart and receive the emotions around you. So it's about unconditional love, new feelings, new friendship, beauty, opulence, pleasure, and self-love. You could have unconditional love for a person. I mean, we have lovers underneath the deck, right? Maybe somebody wants to like express this love, this undying love, this unconditional love to another person. What's the Two of Wands? Maybe somebody's like mustering up the courage to do that now. That just fell on top of the Lovers, y'all. the Three of Cups on top of the Lovers. Okay, but it's clarifying the Two of Wands. So celebrate your success with those you care about. This is about groups experiencing growth and community, but here's the thing. Okay, this is past energy. I feel like in the past there could have been somebody who was expressing love and expressing, celebrating their success with those they care about in groups. Okay, so more than one. This could have been multiple partners. This could have been menage a trois. This could have been polyamorous settings too. Dare I say? But it's, the card overall is about support, sharing, celebration, problem resolution, gladness, bounty, joy, friendship, and society. So it's like, celebration energy with a group of people. This also is Cancer energy. Somebody's reflecting back on that, though. And again, take the good with the bad. What's the Page of Cups? Oh, this could be what love created, right? What's the Page of Cups for Libra? Page of Wands. Page of Cups, Page of Wands, you guys. Balancing priorities and decisions, duality, settling energy. Keep your eye on your goals and enjoy every moment. This is about courage, excitement, free spirit, love of life, enthusiastic discovery. But I feel like this is somebody on the beginning of a brand new journey. Now, this could actually be like a child, like somebody that, like a young child that you brought into the world, because wands are about passion and what passion could produce with, Page of Cups energy. So for some of you, you could be talking about freaking like a child. For others of you, this could be you're starting the beginning of like a new passionate journey. It could be a new job, a new situation, living in a new place. I've got 111 on the clock. You might want to look up angel number 111. November 1st, 11/1 is going to be a highly supercharged, energetic time. That's when the shadowed moon is, 111, and it's on the clock right now. So some big information could be coming out around that time. But yeah, so you could also be dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. But when you're talking about wands is about passion. That could be romantic or platonic, passionate energy towards a person, or it can be passionate energy towards what you're passionate about, work, career, business, finance, and that could be something that you love, right? So this could be a passionate new start in something. But what's the Temperance? What's the Temperance for Libra? Thank you. So it wanted to fall in reverse, but it didn't right away. I will say it was starting to lean that way. And if that's the case, that means the repeat of another cycle. However, it was kind of also on its side. So I'm taking it upright. 10 of Wands. So more passionate energy, but 10s are endings, but they're also beginnings, because 1 + 0 = 1. You can, whatever way you want to read this, whether it's upside down or upright, it's still a new beginning. Is it a new beginning of something that you've done in the past, or is it a completely new cycle? Okay, are you putting it's like laying down the burdens and starting something new. There is always another way to do something. So it's like the definition of crazy is doing the same thing over and expecting different results, right? So now what this is saying is like, lay down the burdens. If you want to start over, that's fine. Just do it a different way. There's always a different way to do something over again. This is about responsibility, burden, stress, blockages, lost faith, frustration, excessive pressure. Again, some of you could have children, and it's like you're learning how to deal with these new energies, right? With these new, it's learning how to balance and prioritize with that Temperance energy, with these burdens and this, like a lover situation. The lovers could be like the spouse, right? Ooh. Underneath the deck, we've got the Eight of Cups. This is Pisces energy. Need for rebirth, changes, and subtle decisions. This is somebody walking away. Somebody walking away from a lover situation. Now, you could have walked away from a lover situation. Somebody could have walked away from a lover situation from you. Now, for some of you, it could have had to do something with children. For others of you, this is just, it's because there's a new situation coming up. Could have been a third-party situation with that Three of Cups. But now it's like somebody is laying down the burdens and they're starting over again. Could be with an angel. Or somebody's just, somebody's being protected from another cycle with the wrong person. But somebody's walking away. There's definitely somebody walking away, or somebody that did walk away from a lover situation. Let's see what else we have with the Santa Muerte Oracle, please. Let's clarify this reading with the Oracle of Santa Muerte, please. Libra. Underneath the deck, we've got number 24. So, I feel like this talks about maturing, growing up, also potentially family. 24 could be significant. Somebody could be 24 years old. The 24th of the month could have been significant as well. Top of the deck, number 5. I feel like this is devil energy. Also Capricorn. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn, or you just could be dealing with some toxicities. 5s are also, though, about change of direction. Somebody could be changing direction. Leaving a family situation, potentially, and going towards something that they love, or what their heart belongs to, potentially. Let's see. Okay, so 24. This is underlying energy, or what you don't see coming. Behind that is the card number 27, which I believe is harvest, and we're in harvest season right now. Something significant could have happened on the 27th. So, 24, Flux. The last card of the World of Formation shows us that we can only obtain self-realization and do significant things in the world if we understand that our present is generated and connected by every kindness and every crime of the past in a continuous flow. So this is kind of like maturing, because it looked like a child growing up, making decisions, then it eventually becomes like old, right? We are like antennae that can receive and transmit the original light that comes from the 8th card of emanations, which also reaches us through our parents, our grandparents, our ancestors, and through the forms we have given our gods. So, advice from the dead. Remember that you are the one in the present holding your future, and that if you want this future to be positive, you must first look inside yourself, because every action you decide to take in the world is nothing but a reflection of yourself. So, you achieve what you perceive, right? You are a reflection of everything around you. This also does talk about children. This also does deal with children, ancestry, the imprint that you put on this world through your offspring, and how you influence that. I can't even talk. How you influence your offspring, based on your experiences with your parents and your grandparents and so on and so forth, right? So now let's look at number 5. Will. This extremely dynamic card represents the flame that burns in each of us and that pushes us to act according to our nature, which we truly are, our identity. When it is guided by love, it becomes an unstoppable force that puts us in the right rapport with the universe. If, however, it is guided by egotism and meanness, it becomes a violent and dangerous instrument. If it is ignored, blocked, or slowed, it becomes a reason for deadlock and frustration. So, advice of the dead: proceed towards what you desire without fear. Trust in what you have learned and accumulated until now without hesitation. So, this, like I was saying, this, kind of to me looked like the devil. It's not, actually. But this does talk about, it is what you make it, right? So if you want to make it about love, it's passionate, fiery energy towards love. But you can turn that passionate, fiery energy into hate as well when it's mixed with egotism. And, that can be based on materialism or a number of things, including family, upbringing, ancestry, the things that you were taught as a child and that type of thing. But here's the thing about that, and as with cycles and whatnot, we're talking about laying down the burdens. You can repeat a cycle, but again, the definition of crazy is doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting a different outcome. What you have to do is you can repeat that cycle, right? But break whatever it is, whatever part of that cycle, do something differently so that starting over again starts it from a better, more firm foundation, or a more healthy foundation, or a more healed foundation, right? Do something different. Somebody really wants to express their love to another person. And it could have been somebody that in the past they've walked away from. But with this Eight of Cups, it's saying make your decision and take action with confidence. Trust in what you have learned and accumulated until now without hesitation. Proceed towards what you desire without fear. Yeah. Move forward. Or else you're only going to hold yourself back. And I'll say one thing, if you don't move forward, the world still is going to, right? You're only holding yourself back. But I do see, you're protected. You've got this temperance angel coming in to balance things out, help you kind of see the light, right? You may, and you may even want to just start, if this is starting a relationship over again, you could be starting at the very, very beginning with that Page of Cups, Page of Wands energy, where there's passion and there's, feelings involved, but it's taking it slow. It's taking it easy. It's at the very beginning of something, right? Which is beautiful. It can be a beautiful thing. Underneath the deck, we have garlic, repel. So this is repelling unwanted energies. This is repelling, I see 1, 2, 3 on the clock, so you're on the right path. Garlic, first of all, is very good for our heart, but it also repels energetic vampires, energy vampires of any kind, right? But garlic, repel any kind of toxic energies. And maybe that's what you've been attracting. This is underlying energy, so this is what you've been sitting in, right? Where you were just you had all of these people kind of sucking from you. Spirit is saying use garlic, repel those energetic bloodsuckers and those who are draining you. It could be of your finances, it could be of your emotions, it could be of whatever. Yeah, and sage yourself. Purification. You're purifying yourself, your space, your love for somebody. You want to cleanse and detoxify. Oh, I love this actually. Cleanse, purify, and detoxify for sure. So let's look at garlic. Garlic breath will sure repel unwelcome guests through pungent smell. Place a string of bulbs around your neck or over threshold to protect. This magic is worked with harm to none, so mote it be. There it is done. So when you're feeling vexed by unwanted and all-consuming energies, it's time to invite some raw garlic into your kitchen. Sprinkle me in dishes and place me above your door in poppets or around your neck. I will rid you of malevolent spirits, demonic possession, and anyone who's draining your life force. My history is steeped in Eastern European folklore, although I go back much further than that, having been used as a medicine and as a charm to repel evil by the ancient Egyptians. My anti-inflammatory properties protect the heart, so take capsules of me daily to assist with any blood pressure or cholesterol concerns and to boost the function of your immune system. To stimulate blood flow and incite arousal, eat me raw if you dare and ingest my pungent, aromatic, and aphrodisiac powers to invoke a night of stimulated passion. So, it does a lot of things, right? I love garlic personally, but yes, it can repel people when you eat a lot of it, right? Good for the heart. So then let's look at sage. Shrubby sage, sacred space, I'll purify and cleanse your place. Vibrations raised, no longer stuck. Assist I shall to bring you luck. This magic is worked with harm to none, so mote it be. There it is done. I'm getting a strong message for some of you. Need to like go through your entire place and just sage the shit out of everything. All corners, all closets, all nooks and crannies. Sage everything. And as you're doing it, you want to chant or incite any kind of spells of protection or any kind of rituals of peace, prosperity, protection, power, that kind of thing. And banish the demons, repel any kind of unwanted energies in your space. That's definitely what you do want to do in order to cleanse your space. So, Sage, you've become stagnant when it comes to making magic and have taken a dim view on what once lit you up. Stale energies have blocked magical intentions and prevented desired outcomes. Time for a little spiritual spring cleaning. Use my white variety in a cleansing ritual to smudge contaminants and get your working space ceremonially clean. My power of purification will clear and lift the energy of your altar as you waft the smoke from a lit bundle over the sacred area. My garden variation is well known as a culinary herb, for my aroma is both sweet and savory. I'm used for countless kitchen witchery spells as well as promoting wisdom and building emotional strength. I also assist in manifesting magic and bringing you pure luck. So you can even cook with sage, not necessarily the white kind. I'm sure you can, I don't know, but just kitchen sage, using it in different dishes, meat, savory things, Okay, so let's move on. You also might want to incorporate like garlic and sage into your diet to bring in extra added good luck for purification and repelling any negative energies. And that includes repelling negative thoughts, overthinking, and things that you just don't need to worry about, Underneath the deck, we have potions and spells number 28. So the 28th of the month could have been significant for you. I'm looking at the clock now. It says 128, so there's that. Also, you could be born on the 28th. Take it as it resonates. A pinch of this, a dish of that. Be sure you're sure before you call. So this is talking about whipping up concoctions, potions. You can even talk about like cooking magic and things like that, right? Or kitchen magic. We'll read more of this in a second. Well, that was unexpected. Something just fell. Sorry, that just scared the crap out of me. Something just fell, and it's like, super late at night right now, so you just watched me about have a mini heart attack. Holy cow. So top of the deck is card number 31, Rebirth. Something significant could be happening on the 31st, which is Halloween. There could be a rebirth of some sort. Also, I'm hearing like I can't even talk. Reconciliation, which is like a rebirth of. We were talking about potentially like a new cycle. It could be a new cycle towards love, a rebirth of love, rebirth of one's spirit, rebirth of like just somebody could be feeling alive again. Maybe coming out of like a bad relationship, moving passionately towards what, who has the key to their heart. Okay, so 28, potions and spells. Keywords, manifesting and calling. Potions and spells are how a witch weaves her magic spell, calling into existence her deepest desires. Potion making and spell crafting are two rituals that, when done correctly, can bring about dozens of manifestations. Adding little pinches of this and that here and there can change your creations ever so slightly, and is an art that has been passed down through hundreds of generations in as many cultures. One of the best nights of the year to create potions and work spells is on Saiwei. This is funny. On the 31st. So work your magic on the 31st, right? When the veil is at its thinnest. So weaving your magic on this night is like supercharging your magical creations and rituals. Our ancestors would work spells on Saiwei to survive the winter. For a time, magic was the very bread and butter of survival, a way to protect, nourish, and support through good times and bad. Should you receive potions and spells card, know that you should begin learning the art of potion making and spell crafting. The more personal a spell or potion, the better the chance of a favorable outcome. You are capable of manifesting anything that you wish. You are the director of your life, and as a witch, you are better equipped to manifest the exact life that you desire and deserve. Think big. The potions and spells available to you are endless. You can have and create anything that you choose. Make it your mission to craft your life. Now, I will say, with warning, however, and while it's true, you can get whatever you want, right? But you got to be careful about that ego. You have to be careful about your craft work. Because if you go around manifesting and doing spell work to anything that disturbs the free will of another person, that then will come back as karma on your butt. So make sure that when you're doing your spell work and you're crafting and whatnot, that it's only for yourself and that it's not to affect any other person's free will, or else that will come back to you and the devil will collect. So, rebirth, number 31. Keywords, awakening and resurrection. I feel like somebody is having an awakening and resurrection. They could have performed potions and spell work in the past and like, what is that? FAFO? Fuck around and find out, right? And maybe ending a cycle of those burdens after finding out, right? So now they want to try this again with that new cycle, but doing it right this time. Maybe they want to manifest the right person or go the right direction because they've learned, they've matured, right? They've learned these life lessons. So, rebirth represents an awakening after a difficult period. We all must face our storms, but know that the storm will pass. Eventually, you will find clear skies and feel the warm sun on your face again. Rebirth is the process of unfolding yourself after a storm. It's when your spirit has a chance to take a deep breath and stretch. It is about rediscovery. All that troubled you is burned away, and now you can face a new life that is waiting to bless you with new adventures and lessons. You have pulled rebirth because you're on the cusp of a transformation. You've weathered the storm, and you're being given another chance at accomplishing your heart's desires. A blank canvas. What will you create with it? If you have felt withdrawn, hidden, or shut off, now is the time to emerge back into the world. Your healing is done, and you must begin the process of starting anew. Don't hide your light. Don't be afraid to let yourself be seen. Your lessons have given you experience that can help you contribute something positive and beautiful to the collective. Trust that all is safe and well. So, that's beautiful. I feel like you're emerging again. And this could also be that Page of Cups, Page of Wands. Like I was saying, it's like the new start it's the fresh new start of something that's going to help balance you out and allow you to lay down the burdens of whatever this, it's like, could have been these like really heavy, repetitive, toxic cycles in the past. Could have been based on your ego or, something that you were just not picking up on. You weren't maturing. You weren't growing, right? But I feel like you have started that process. You're repelling potentially, toxic energy vampires. And now with that sage, it's all about purification, purifying your space, yourself, your place. And it's like you're realizing there's still something from the past that you want to go back and repeat, but let's do it a better way, right? With that rebirth energy. Underneath the deck, Data Forest, Torchbearer. This is all about guidance. Somebody's looking for guidance. Somebody, there could be somebody in your world that's kind of like your beacon of light, right? That you look to for guidance. Or this could just be you having learned some of these lessons and, that knowledge, that experience now guiding the way. Top of the deck, we've got Propylea, One Before the Gate, Guardian. This is crazy, y'all. I feel like I got this message not too long ago. I feel like I read this message. This is what's crazy. I feel like I read this message a couple weeks ago, but it was in a personal reading. But I think it was for a Libra. That's insane. Okay, the universe never ceases to amaze me. One particular Libra, and if you're watching this reading, you're going to know who you are. So, okay. That is insane. So what I love about these cards, we've got Guardian we've got Guardian and Guidance. So if you look at these cards, y'all, you see they're each holding torches. So one is holding that one torch and going towards that light. The other one is holding two torches and is that light. Okay? One is being guided up to the gates of the Guardian, or maybe it's the other way around, but regardless, wow. Okay. So, let's read this. The Torchbearer. So when in darkness, we lose sight of the path before us. Hecate can shed light to illuminate our path. The Homeric hymn to Demeter says that Hecate came to Demeter on the 10th day after Persephone You guys, I'm not even making this up. Behind this card is Persephone. So, Demeter says that Hecate came to Demeter on the 10th day after Persephone disappeared holding a torch. And so she shines a light into our lives, guiding us through darkness and the unknown. However, the light will only span so far. There must be some sense of mystery, and we must not be completely afraid of the dark or let the unknown hold us back. What was I just saying? You can't let fear hold you back. You got to be able to let go and to be able to grow from that. That's crazy that Persephone was right behind that card. Okay, so then we've got Guardian. So one before the gate. Hecate has stood sentinel at the entrances of cities, homes, temples, and the underworld for millennia. She may be barring ways that you are not yet ready to follow. Standing astride the threshold, torches in hand, Hecate guards and guides. Will she let you pass? Guards and guides. Guidance, guardian. Guards and guides. So, oh my goodness, this is insane. Will she let you pass? Hecate reminds us to take care of our own guardianship and defenses. Be guarded, but not closed off. Establish sensible and solid boundaries and stick to them. Paranoia disguised as self-preservation only serves to isolate us from people and experiences. So it's saying, don't close yourself off. You know, it is good to, put up boundaries, and have boundaries and things like that. But not so much that it, completely shuts you off. And that's where I see this rebirth happening, right? Somebody is, going to be coming out of their cocoon. Somebody may have been in, a cycle or a period of healing, after maybe some toxic, lifestyles of the past. And they're, trying to figure out what bits and pieces of their past they want to be able to courageously take forward with them in this new discovery or this new journey of self-discovery and rebirth, right? Being your own guide and guardian to get there. You may be looking at another person as a guide and or guardian, but I feel like you've got it within yourself. And I feel like this rebirth, this there may be a message or something that's going out, and it could be around the time of the new moon. This is really beautiful energy, Libra. But this is where I'm going to leave you at. We're already at 47 minutes. Oh, my goodness. So, that being said, if any of this brought you clarity, insight, or answers, make sure that you drop a comment in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe. If you're interested in a personal reading, all of my information is in the description below this video. As you know, it's Together We Grow. I always love sharing this time and energy with you. I look forward to reading for you again in the near future. Make sure you check out your other signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, here on the channel, and I will see you guys on the flip side. Have a fantastic Halloween and Day of the Dead. Peace, Libra.